हेलो स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ 7th स्टैंडर्ड साइंस का लेसन 14 एलिमेंट्स कंपाउंड्स एंड मिक्सचर्स उसके क्वेश्चन आंसर्स अब हम देख रहे हैं। क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट है मैच द पेयर और हु आर माय कंपेनियन। तो इसके डायरेक्ट आंसर्स दिए हैं। फर्स्ट है स्टेनलेस स्टील, अलॉय, सिल्वर, मेटल, भाजनी मिक्सचर फॉर मिलिंग, आंसर इज मिक्सचर, सॉल्ट कंपाउंड, कोल एलिमेंट, हाइड्रोजन नॉन मेटल। राइट द नेम्स ऑफ एलिमेंट्स फ्रॉम द फॉलोइंग सिंबल। सिंबल दिए हैं हमें और एलिमेंट दिए हैं। तो सिंबल है Zn, एलिमेंट जिंक, Cd कैडमियम, Ze xenon, Br ब्रोमाइन, Ti टिटेनियम, Cu कॉपर, Fe आयरन, Si सिलिकॉन, Ir इरिडियम, Pt प्लेटिनम। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, what are the molecule formula of the following compounds? कंपाउंड और मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला देखेंगे। हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड के लिए HCl, सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड H2SO4, सोडियम क्लोराइड NaCl, ग्लूकोज C6H12O6, मीथेन CH4। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, गिव साइंटिफिक रीजन। इसमें फर्स्ट है बटर मिल्क इज चर्न टू गेट बटर। Answer, by the method of centrifugal force, butter is collected from buttermilk. This force is also like churning and it is the method of separation. By stirring, the particles of butter aggregate and form one solid lump. Next question, in chromatography, the ingredients of a mixture rise up to a limit height when water rises up to the upper end of the paper. Answer, in chromatography, two mutual opposite properties of substances are used. These are the solubility of the substance in the solvent that moves up and the ability of the substance to stick to the stationary filter paper. These properties are different for different substances. Since water is a solvent, it rises rapidly across the chromatography filter paper. Next, a wet cloth is wrapped around a water storage container in summer. Answer, the moisture in the wet cloth evaporates during summer season. During its evaporation, it absorbs some amount of heat from the water storage container, thus become cooler. Thus, a wet cloth is wrapped around the water container in summer. Question 5th, explain the difference metals and non-metals. In metals, it have luster. Non-metals, it do not have luster. Metals, these are malleable. Non-metals, these are non-malleable. Metals are ductile. Non-metals are not ductile. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Non-metals are not good conductor of heat and electricity. Metals, at normal temperature, metals are in solid state. At normal temperature, non-metals are either in solid state or in gaseous state. Metals have high density, for example, gold, silver, mercury. Non-metals are normally have less density, for example, oxygen, hydrogen. Next, compounds and mixtures. Compounds, it is made up of two or more elements chemically combined in a fixed proportion. Mixtures, it is obtained by just mixing two or more substances in any proportion. Compounds, its properties are totally different from the property of its constituents. For example, common salt, sugar, water. Mixtures, its constituents retain their original properties. For example, air, sea, water. Compounds, it can further subdivided into simpler substances by chemical means only, and it can further subdivided into simpler substances by simple physical processes. Atom, molecule. Atom is smallest particle in an element that has properties of the element. Molecule are formed by a combination of two or more atoms. Second, atoms are bonded together a molecule. When some molecules combine together in any numbers, a simple product is formed. In atom, these are not stable by itself. Molecule, these are usually stable to exist by itself. Separation by distillation funnel and by separating funnel. सो सेपरेशन बाय डिस्टिलेशन एंड सेपरेशन बाय सेपरेटिंग फनल दोनों का डिफरेंस देखेंगे. फर्स्ट, फॉर सेपरेटिंग सॉल्यूट्स फ्रॉम सॉल्यूशन दिस मेथड इज़ यूज्ड, डिस्टिलेशन का. और फनल का, फॉर सेपरेटिंग टू इमिसिबल लिक्विड्स द मेथड्स ऑफ सेपरेटिंग फनल इज़ यूज्ड. Second, during the separation heat is given in distillation, and in funnel heat is not given during the process. Question 6. Write answers to the following question in your own word. How are the components of mixture separated by simple method? Answer. We use various methods of separation of mixtures in our daily life, such as filtering, sifting, picking, winnowing, combining with magnet, etc. First, to separate insoluble substance from the solution, we use the method of filtering. Second, the larger particles and the smaller particles can be separated by sifting. Third, picking and sorting method is used to separate needed or not needed substances. Fourth, winnowing method is used in foam to clean the grains. Fifth, the mixture that contains iron particle is specially combed with the magnet. Which element, metals and non-metals, compounds and mixtures do we use in our day-to-day life? Answer. Elements which are used in everyday life: metals, gold, silver, copper, iron. Non-metals: carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen mixtures, soap, brass, steel. Compounds: sugar, salt, oil. Next, in everyday life, where and for what purpose do we use centrifugation? Answer. By using method of centrifugation, the particles of smaller sizes are separated due to centrifugal force. On this principle, we use stirrer for making buttermilk from yogurt. Due to centrifugal force, the particles of butter aggregate and are thus easily removed. Next, where are the methods of separation by distillation and by separating funnel used? Why? Answer. Separation by distillation is used to separate impurities or dissolved salts from the solution. By this method, the solute and solvent are separated. This method helps in making potable water from seawater. Separating funnel method is used when two liquids in a mixture which are immiscible with each other are to be separated. Mixture of kerosene and water can be separated by using this method. Next, which precaution will you take while using the methods of distillation and separation by separating funnel? Answer. In the method of distillation, the apparatus should be properly set. The distillation flask should be carefully heated. In the separating funnel experiment, care should be taken for stopcock. Many times it releases the liquids inadvertently. So these are the question answers.